And welcome back to another BobBlast. Hi, I'm Bob Burridge, and this one is all about, did you ever just want to paint bigger, but you have a really small space to paint in? This is what I'd like to suggest to you. You can take lots of smaller pieces of paper, do a whole bunch of paintings, and put them together much later on. They're called, well, one painting is called a painting. When you put two pieces together, two panels together, it's called a diptych. You put three panels together, it's a triptych. You put four or more, what's it called? You'd be surprised. It's a polyptych, 4 or more panels. Okay, that was the educational part of this program, but let me show you what I do. I love to get two panels of paper and put them together. Here's, you may not even see the scene, but these are two 16 by 16 pieces put together, and they relate. I did them separately. That's the thing, I did them separately, but I used the same palette, so then I got to figure out how they went together. The same with this one. I'm working on a theme of two people being together. This is has to be working with my color wheel, dominant color, blue, all those things that I do in my color wheel. So this one over here, oh my gosh, this is the fun one. This is about these 4 panels. This is a polyptych. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's a lot of collage in here. This is me as a little boy on a pony. That famous little family photograph. There's always one kid on the pony. Anyway, so I'm doing a whole series of this. Here's just 2 of them. This is the full sheet. This is the 22 by 30 full sheet cut this way. And then you can have more of a horizontal. This is the dominant blue. So this is called how to make something bigger. You can paint the panels individually. And that's what I'm going to be doing right now, is I'm going to take 2 panels that didn't work yet, but I kind of did them at the same time, along with many other ones, right? But these are the ones that just didn't make it. So I'm going to give it a second chance. They've already been collaged. They've already been having a color thing going on. I need to put them together and see if I can do a painting to hold them together so they become bigger. Hey, let's get started. So in order to make it a diptych, I've taken 2 of my panels that haven't quite yet worked, and here they are. These are about 16 by 16, and that was the one I was working on. I don't know, it just didn't go anywhere. I had my collage working here, I had the surprise red in here, a little bit of green. It just didn't go anywhere. And then I had this other one too. I had this other one with collage work in it, in simple and quiet areas, and then busy areas. It just didn't do anything for me. So I like to give it a second chance. So one of the nice things about working on a square, you can just keep turning things around, and so something matches up and you say, well, that has possibilities. I like the possibilities here. That's nice too. I do like that. I like the energy right in here. This becomes quiet over here. Let's see what happens if I put this here. That's too much of a separation for me. I'm going to be pulling them together. No, that's too separate. I like how that relates. Look how this comes together. So I look for things like that. All right. So what I do next is I tape them together. So I'll put them together here. That way they stay together. And I had the box tape. Right. And that way they'll stay together. Now I get to play. My next step is to have them relate back and forth. The colors are pretty close, but I don't know. I just want to see more of a dynamic design, and I want to see some surprises. And in order to do that, I have a large brush, say 2-inch wide brush. I have my black. Mix up some black. This is Hockney black. I'm gonna mix up some white and add a little bit of yellow in here. So what that's doing turns it kind of like a khaki color. A neutral color. I'm adding more white. There we go. See how juicy I make it? I do my mixing out here, not on the painting. Oh, there's the color I'm looking for. There you go. And I would like to say, don't just put up with a color. Say, is that really the color you want? Oh, I like where it's going. This is a very strong graphic design. Yeah, this is a much better gray. I don't know if I like that green so much. So this is me playing. So also, I don't stay in one area too long. Otherwise, you'll find yourself tickling it to death. There's that green again. I don't like it. And here's where I start to cross over to get the two to work as one image. It's very graphic, isn't it? I like it. Ooh, see, I like this. One of the advantages of standing up when you're doing this is you can see the whole thing all together. Too much red now. I don't like the red down here. It's grabbing too much attention. I'll leave a little bit in there. I'm talking and painting at the same time. I do that just so you can kind of say, what's he thinking? I'm not thinking too much. It's mostly about, let's try this, let's try that, let's try this. I don't like, well, I do like this. It's really different. Wet the brush some more, give myself some more of that color. More white. More white. A whole lot more white. I thought I had enough. There we go. I use a lot of white, which happens to be gesso. There we go, that's the color I'm looking for. Yeah, boy, I thought I liked that bluish gray before. I don't. So let's see if I can pull the two together. Like this. Oh, that's kind of nice. Wow. I like that shape. I mean, that's how I make my decision, just instantaneously. I don't kind of, wow, look at this. Now I want to really clean this up a lot brighter. Make this part really simple. Almost pure white. Yeah. Just for variations. So we have quiet areas. I like where it's going. There we go. Ooh. That's too much. Boy, have I ever simplified it. I like it better. Whew. Well, I don't want to spend too much more time on this, but I will show you that I like to take the other end of the brush and draw a lot. I love the draw. And what you're doing, you're really scraping, and it just adds another dimension. I just can't help but draw. Doing this kind of drawing, this kind of painting. And it also helps to hold the whole thing together too. You don't even realize you're looking at two separate pieces of paper after a while. Because you, the painter, you're pulling it together. Well, I'm gonna stop at this point. I just wanted to have you take a look at how I like to take two pieces that just maybe didn't work out really well and give it another shot. The way I approach it, this week at least, is I try to find a neutral color and pull the two together and see what happens. What a great way to expand your mind and also to use up all those paintings you have in that back room that just didn't make it yet. Hey, you have the time, so let's make some diptychs and triptychs. I'll see you on the next BobBlast. Hello, I'm Bob Burridge, and I'm here once again to invite you to another one of those wonderful virtual juried shows. You guys did a great job on the last one. This is our second one, and the theme this time is called, fantastic theme, table setting. Think about that. It could be anything. Table for one, table for two, a buffet. It could be anything. The best part is that Karen Vernon, the international juror, is going to be the jury, one person to look at this work. So send in at least 3 of your pieces. And it can be abstract, it can be realistic. But remember, the theme is table setting. So remember, it could be anything you want to do. The theme, table setting. So the information and prospectus, of course, is on my website. Go to my website. But the deadline, the most important part here, is this month, the 28th, is the deadline. So don't delay here. There's plenty of prizes. Oh my gosh, the last one was so successful. But I just want you to do it again. It was so exciting to see international paintings all over the world come in for the last theme. So this one, table setting, lots of prizes. Table setting. See your work soon. Take care. Hi there, this is Bob Burridge here to tell you about a special workshop that I have coming up there in Mexico, but you get to stay in your studio. You know, Bob Masla has that wonderful casa for the artist down there in Puerto Vallarta, actually 10 miles south of Puerto Vallarta. It's just for us. We stay in this great casa on the beach in a fishing village, and we do workshops. We paint for several days on the top floor overlooking the fishing village, right there on the beach. They feed us. We stay there, and I get to teach there. We get to listen to all the wonderful Mexican music out there as we're out there in this open air studio. Very protected, wonderful place. It's my favorite place. I've been going there for many years. Well, we can't go there this year. So what we're gonna do, Bob has put this together. I think it was a great idea that, hey, let's do it as a Zoom workshop. So I'm about to do one, but still the same Mexican flair. We're gonna be doing single subjects like Mexican coffee, pineapples, or whatever kinds of fruits we wanna do. We'll be doing beach scenes right there in our own studio. We'll be doing florals from the botanical gardens. Boy, do I miss it there. It's a fantastic place. We've always had a great time. But this time, Bob has become a little more creative and says, everybody stays home, and we get to still have that wonderful casa flair that only Robert Masla can put together, which we really miss. So this year, it's going to be great to kind of have fun again and be with other people who want to, from all over the world, staying home in your studio and painting those wonderful Mexican scenes. The only thing I'm going to miss is their wonderful homemade food and the ocean air right there. But we're going to be doing this in our own studio. I'm going to be reminiscing some of the things that we've been doing there in the past time, sharing that kind of stuff. And my job is to get you to paint a lot. You will be painting a lot, and so I'll be talking less, painting more, doing lots of demos. It's great fun, and I'm just so happy to be back there in Casa and staying in my own studio. Hey, all the dates are coming up there. I think it is March 9th to the 12th. So it's all about Viva la Fiesta. I'll see you in Mexico. Hey, thanks for watching. Hi there, I'm Bob Burridge, and this is all about date night with Bob. We just got finished doing one. See the paintings behind me? This is a 2-hour kind of a Zoom painting workshop is what it is. And we were painting for 2 hours. You can either do it along with me, or you can sit back and have an adult beverage and watch at the same time. This is called a fun thing we're gonna be doing. We've done them already, so it's called Date Night with Bob. And don't you want to do that on whatever nights we have? Check out the schedule. It's right behind me, and we're going to be painting like crazy. I'll see you on Date Night with Bob.